sense? So
Okay.
the reason being is that the way that these types of businesses are built, they're built in layers, right? So the first thing that we're trying to do is to just test if people can are even interested in selling anything, right? If they are, then we want to get that basic layer right. And then once we have the basic membership layer correct, then we'll add products, individual products and services down the road. But if nobody is selling anything, then there's no need for us to waste development hours on building out these e-com features that nobody's selling to begin with.
Okay. Thank
Got it?
you.
Yep. So the remember the number one product for a thought leader is the thought leader. You're the product. You are the number one product. And the first product you should put in your community is a weekly or monthly or bi-weekly call where someone can hear from you on a regular basis if you're the thought leader, right? That could be a weekly lunch and learn where they bring their own lunch and you bring the learning, right? So you don't have to pay for it. That could be a digital download, such as a book or a PDF. That could be one of your tools, the checklist tool or the roadmap tool or something of that sort. But you don't want to invite someone to an empty lot. Nobody wants to move into a community that doesn't have a church, a grocery store, a fire station, and a hospital. So make sure that your what do you call it? Make sure that your community has some things for people to interact with. Here's the thing. Let me give you a great example. How many of y'all have ever been to New York City? Right? Did you go to New York City just to go to New York City, or were you going because you heard about a restaurant or Broadway or the World Trade Center Memorial or something like that, or you went to see a family member? There's something more detailed about the community of New York that you were interested in. You weren't just interested. I'm just going to wander around New York. Nobody does that. They're going to say, I'm going to New York to go see Hamilton. I'm going to New York to go to Wall Street. I'm going to New York to go to Times Square for Christmas. I'm going to New York to go to Cat's Deli or Peter Luger's Steakhouse or whatever, right? I'm going to go to the New York Stock Exchange. I'm going to take a picture in front of the bull. Whatever you're trying to do, I'm going to go to Radio City Music Hall. All of that is an attraction inside of the community of New York. If you want to fail at this whole thing, say, join my community. That ain't no value to me. Hey, I got a free course that does a whole training on here. Here's how you get it. Here's the link to the community where it's inside. Peter Luger's has the best steak in New York. You see, I had to Peter Luger, and then I talked about the community, right? I didn't say New York has the best steakhouses. You should no. Lead with the steak